Good morning, dear teachers, and I am Sadikov Tolkunjan Sabirovich, English teacher of the Language Teaching Methodology Department of Fergana Regional Center. And I'm very glad to meet you here in my online sessions. And the theme of our today's session is total physical response. Today we will discuss about this method, how to use it, and about its background. You will get information. Okay, and the TPR method was developed by Dr. James Asher, a professor of psychology at San Jose State University, and he wondered why so many people had problems learning a second or foreign language, and he tried to find the solution to this problem. And the solution, he found the solution. The solution is the process of learning a second language should be similar to the way we learn our first language. It requires a lot of listening and other input before production is possible. Okay, what is total physical response? Total physical response is an approach to teaching a second language, and it's based on listening and linked to physical action. TPR is the most effective when you are teaching concrete objects and ideas, such as vocabulary, simple commands, and basic sentence structures. Okay, if students can look at a picture or see an action and immediately understand what you mean. If students do not produce the language right away, that's okay. Don't worry about this, because in language learning, the first step is comprehension. Okay, teaching kids, especially young ones, a foreign language can be hard. Think about, how do you keep them interested? How can you make it fun? What's the best way to ensure their learning? Okay, one way to create a fast-paced, active, and fun classroom environment is to incorporate some strategies using TPR, or total physical response. TPR has three learning hypotheses. The first, bioprogram. The brain and the neural system are biologically programmed to acquire language in a particular sequence and in particular mode. The second, brain literalization. Children acquire language through motor movement, right brain activity. Then it is processed for the production in the left brain. We should remember, right brain is responsible for activities and for movement, and left brain is responsible for speech. Okay, and the third, reduction of stress. The lower the stress, the greater is the learning. An important condition for successful language learning is stress-free. Some benefits of TPR. First, it helps students remember new phrases or words. Second, it can be used in both large and small classes. It doesn't require much preparation on the part of the teacher. It gets students excited about learning and involved in the lesson. It is effective for all age groups and abilities. And how to use total physical response in our classes? Ready to get moving. Here is a quick step-by-step guide for teachers using TPR for the first time. Prepare. Decide on the vocabulary you will be teaching and think about the most effective movements to use. Okay, teacher modeling. Show the students the movement and say the vocabulary word, and be sure to do this a few times so everyone understands what you are doing. Student modeling. Now it's time to get your students involved. Choose a few and have them mimic the action and say the vocabulary word. Okay. Student participation. To ensure everyone understands, have the entire class model the movement and say the word together. Write it down. Write the word down on the board or whatever you are using to show your students new vocabulary. Writing it down for them at this point in the process helps students connect the sound with a written word. Repetition and practice. Continue teaching the rest of your vocabulary in a similar manner. At the end, be sure to review all the new words and movements with the class. Characteristics of TPR method. Another role of the teacher is to direct students' behavior, and students are to imitate. They should listen and perform the action. And when you use TPR method in your classes, translation is usually not necessary as the meaning is clear from the context, from your action. And grammar is taught inductively. Students are expected to work out the rule during the class activity. If you use this method in your classes, 36 new lexical items can be introduced depending on the size of the group and their level. The major activity is imperative drill. And now, dear teachers, it's time to watch demo lesson, and we have a short demo lesson, and after watching this demo lesson, we will discuss about the advantages of this method.
Plane, plane, plane. Car, car, plane, car. Teddy, teddy, okay. Plane, car, teddy. Plane, car, teddy. Doll, doll. Plane, car, teddy, doll. Okay. Doll. Now, stand up, please. Stand up, please. Okay. Good. Fly your plane. Fly your plane. Drive your car. Zoom. Okay, once more. Fly your plane. Drive your car. Vroom. Hug your teddy. Hug your teddy. Kiss your doll. Okay, once more. Fly your plane. Drive your car. Vroom. Hug your teddy. Kiss your doll. Now I'm going to sit down. No, you don't sit down. You stand up. You stand up, please. Yes, okay. Now you do it. You do it. Fly your plane. Drive your car. Hug your teddy. Kiss your doll. Yes, good. And now, no, stand up. And now in jumbled order, jumbled order. Okay. Drive your car. Kiss your doll. Fly your plane. Hug your teddy. Kiss your doll. Fly your plane. Drive your car. Hug your daddy. Kiss your doll. Hug your teddy. Chantal, hug your teddy. Yes. Very good. Thank you. Sit down.
An action story.
Fly your plane.
The children listen and put the pictures into the
Drive
correct
your
order.
car.
This consolidates their learning and assesses in an action-oriented way how well they have understood the
Hug
sentences that
your
they have just
teddy.
learned. They can do so by writing numbers, or if they haven't yet learnt to write numbers,
Kiss
they
your
draw the
doll.
corresponding number of dots onto the dice at the top of each of the pictures, as shown on the worksheet. Poppy, well done. Really good.
Have you watched demo lesson? Very good. Okay, now let's discuss the advantages of this method. It is fun and easy. It does not require a great deal of preparation on the part of the teacher. And it is a good tool for learning vocabulary. Class size does not need to be a problem when you use this method. It is good for all visual, auditory, tactile, and kinesthetic learners. And there is no age barrier. And at the end of our today's session, we can make conclusions that total physical response is an interesting method for teaching young learners because they directly practice the command with the physical movement. It's a better method for teaching young learner who has visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learner style. And it is good for teaching listening, speaking skills, and improving students' vocabulary. Okay, dear teachers, this is the end of our today's session, and thank you for your attention. See you later. Bye-bye.